Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another one. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, like, share, subscribe. Happy New Year. How you guys doing? Are you guys cooking it up in the kitchen? What is going on? I have here some cassava, or you would call it yuca, right? Latinos call it yuca. If you ever go to Dominican supermarkets like Sedano or anywhere, sometimes they have them already sauteed. I think people have them with breakfast with garlic and onions, red onions sauteed. That's what I'm doing today. I'm making like a salad. But a lot of times you could get the yuca fried. You could deep fry it, air fry it with a garlic sauce. Maybe I'll come back and do another one. So I've been supporting my local farmers lately, and I've been getting a lot of vegetables straight from the farm. Hey guys, you know the prices at the supermarket have gotten so high. Either start composting and gardening your own, or if you don't have the space, support your local farmer. Why not? Because the shelf life, I find, on all the fruits and the vegetables in the supermarket is not like it used to be. So here's a cassava that I had. It's pretty hard to cut, but you just want to come in and just peel it like you would a cucumber with a grater. Just grate it. And then you want to take out any holes that you have. This is pretty hard to cut, so I use the meat cleaver. If you have like a hammer or anything extra in your cabinet, go ahead and knock yourself out. I didn't. I had a meat cleaver, so that's what I used. So you kind of just want to cut it in fours in long parts. And I went ahead and I just boiled this in a pot of water. You could put a little bit of olive oil in it and a little bit of salt just to keep the water high. And you're going to boil it for not more than 20 minutes. Just when your fork, you can stick your fork. This is high in potassium. If anyone's potassium deficient, yuca is actually great. It's a carbohydrate. So be careful with your carbs. You don't want to start too much carbs because carbs, hold sugar if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. But it's a great source of potassium, very healthy. Let me know in the comments if you guys like eat cassava, if you eat yuca, how do you cook it? It reminds me when I boil, I have another, if you go on my playlist, go on the sides, I have green bananas. And I kind of do my green bananas the same way, and I saute them in with some vinegar, salt, pepper, and some bay leaves and some green olive oil. So I kind of took the same kind of recipes. So I have my cassava, I have some cilantro, some lime, some garlic, some bay leaves. You want some red onions, your vinegar. And we're just going to make the dressing after we boil the yuca, and then just put it to simmer and then cool it down. I think for this recipe, I probably could, for me, my taste buds, I could have used more garlic. I feel like I didn't think garlic really gave it the kick. It was the staple. It still came out good though. So in my pan, I'm just going to simmer it all together. Like I said, the garlic, the bay leaves, vinegar, the salt, all the measurements. I'm going to leave it below. And any dead parts of the cassava, you're just going to dig them out like so. You're just going to get one of those, like a spoon or a knife, and you want to just carve out all those holes. We don't want any black spots in it, right? We're just going to come, take that out, chop it up, and put it to simmer. So this was 2 very large cassavas I had, which would probably feed, it'll give you like 2 to 4 servings. No, more than 2, at least 4 to 6 servings. I'm sorry. So you can replace that. So this is all the skin, right? All the skin, all the dead part. You can use that to composite if you like. After I made my dressing right there with all the ingredients, you're going to cover it, simmer it down. Once you could get a fork through the cassava, you're going to take the cassava and transfer it over into the pan. I added my vinegar with some water. You can put some olive oil, some salt, a little bit of black pepper. That's my cilantro is on there. Simmer it low. Add the yuca. Cover it up. Put your black pepper. The yuca is going to boil for like 20 minutes. And then when you put it in the salad in the pan, you're going to just simmer it for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And here's my lime. I felt like it needed a more kick. So I added some lime. This is really good, guys. You could eat this with some chicken or some fried fish. Or honestly, sometimes you could just eat it alone, just like that. I personally like to add green olives in mine, or like in my green bananas. I like the green olives.